Fresh from the showcase here at SwissWatchExpo, and I'm here sharing with you another limited edition Omega Seamaster for the Bond series. This here is the Spectre edition that was released in 2015 to coincide with the release of that movie. And it really is one of my favorite Seamasters. It draws heavily along the design of the 300 and a couple of designs from the trilogy edition from 57. And of course, wrapped up in all of the great heritage of the Bond series, makes this just a fantastic collectible watch for fans of Bond and fans, well, not of Bond alike. And I'd like to go into some of the details with this watch now. The first thing you'll notice, as I mentioned, very, very influenced by the Seamaster 300, which is one of my favorite lines that they make now. It does have the black dial and the recessed sort of tan-colored fauxtine markers here that do glow absolutely incredible color. This is a very capable dive watch here. The dial has essentially been kept the same with two main differences. One is the 12 o'clock has been replaced, or the Arabic 12 on the dial has been replaced with the Omega symbol, and the traditional hand, which did have a similar design, the second hand, has now been transitioned to a full lollipop dial. So this is a very, very vintage influenced watch. And for people who are a big fan of the vintage Seamasters but actually want something with the capabilities of a more modern watch, this is great. Another change that they made for this is as opposed to a diving bezel, this actually has a GMT bezel specifically on a 12-hour scale. I found that a little unusual for a Bond watch because I would figure a super secret agent for the British intelligence services would use military time on his watch, but I suppose he doesn't. And I don't believe he does any diving in that movie either, so this is definitely a very practical watch for his purposes, and to be honest, most of ours as well. One thing you'll notice, though, is that there is no Bond-specific branding on this watch. So while I do love the Bond series and the watches they've made for it, I also love how versatile this is because definitely from everything you can see on the wrist, there's nothing specifically linking this to a Bond picture. So you could definitely wear this as casually as you want. You don't have to be a film buff. You don't even have to tell people what this watch has been commemorating. Going to the rest of the watch, this bezel is of course ceramic like most of the modern 300 Seamasters here. Makes it incredibly durable in a lot of different ways. Another thing that makes this a pretty rugged sporty watch is we have an all brushed finish on this bracelet, which I love. As you can imagine, James Bond gets himself into some hairy situations in most of his movies. And needless to say, a high polished center link would definitely show some significant wear with dodging gunfire and whatnot. We go to the back, we do have 007 etched along the clasp here, so that is going to be the one clear external part of the watch that is specifically commemorating the Bond series. And on the back, we do actually have the word Spectre engraved onto the back here, but otherwise showing this beautiful looking exhibition case back. This movement looks incredible. This is a caliber 8400, and I'm not sure exactly all of the Seamasters that this movement comes in, but it's incredible to look at. It's anti-magnetic to over 15,000 gauge, like all of the coaxial movements are now. So this is going to be an incredibly reliable watch, whether you want to wear this as a special edition piece as part of a wider collection of Bond commemorative watches, or this could be an excellent daily wear. The all brushed finish on the bracelet, the ceramic bezel makes this a watch that can definitely withstand the rigors of daily use. And this would make a fantastic watch if you wanted this to be your true workhorse that is versatile and can wear with a ton of different things. This also comes with a beautiful looking gray and black NATO strap, just like it did from the Omega factory. We obviously can't swap them back and forth for the purposes of this video, but I highly recommend you check out the pictures we have on our website of this watch. And of course, I encourage you to check out our website right away if this is a watch you're interested in. It's the only one we have in stock, and I can assure you some Bond fan or some Omega fan is going to want to leap all over this watch at the first opportunity. So call us as soon as you can if you have any questions. Of course, like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so yet. If you've been following these videos, I don't know what you're doing, go ahead and subscribe to us so you can see more. And of course, shoot us an email and give us a call. We've got all our watches up and ready to send to you today at SwissWatchExpo.com.